When the communications graduates approached me a couple of months ago now, I think, they asked me what I would like to speak on. In fact, I asked them that question, and they asked me how long I would speak for. And I said, well, this and that, and I also promised to speak for 12 minutes. I don't know exactly how long I'll speak, so before I start, let's do some housekeeping. In the unlikely event that you get tired of listening to my voice, there's no need to rush out here or there. Just quietly fold your arms on the desk in front of you and put your head on your arms. Anyway, graduates and fellow students, parents, families and friends of the graduates, members of the Information Technology Department and faculty, and distinguished guests. My name is Uluomatootua Aiono, and I'm the product of Christian parents, so I greet you in a Christian manner in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Talofa, aloha, kia ora, kia ora. As you've heard, I'm the founder of a 100% Kiwi-owned technology company called Cogito. I was born in Samoa, and I'm the eldest of 5 children. And in 1960, my parents brought our family to New Zealand in a banana boat. My father wanted me to be a lawyer. My mother wanted me to be a doctor, so I became a computer scientist and an entrepreneur, starting my own company in 1983. I've been semi-retired since 1994, and I'm here to challenge you tonight, new graduates, to succeed and continue succeeding. Congratulations to you, new graduates. You've succeeded in overcoming large and small obstacles, and you've overcome many hidden adversities to arrive at this moment, at this milestone of success, a diploma or some other mark of recognition for your academic pursuit and achievement. So once again, congratulations and well done. Please, think about the South Auckland family that's grieving at the moment for the death of its mother. On the front page of this morning's New Zealand Herald, there is a news item about the disgraceful death of Mrs. Folole Muliana. She died 2 days ago when the electricity company Mercury Energy sent a contractor to disconnect Mrs. Muliana's power, and the disconnection stopped Mrs. Muliana's oxygen machine from working. According to the contractor, he was just doing his job, and Mrs. Muliana did not say anything to him about the oxygen machine. According to Mercury Energy, it was not aware of any life-threatening effects of terminating the electricity connection. And according to the Chief Medical Officer of the county's Manukau District Health Board, it's not a life-critical thing as a rule. It's a little surprising that she died so soon after the machine was turned off. I'm right there with you if that story brings to mind a 2,000-year-old picture of King Herod washing his hands. Now I ask you, is this a situation of success? To just do my job like the contractor? Or to just carry on with my business like Mercury? Or to be a little surprised like the Chief Medical Officer after a customer or a patient behaves out of the ordinary? No, this is not success. It has no positive and no beneficial effects on the people concerned. In fact, the incident is a disgrace, and it has reduced and degraded our society. Those people in that company did not overcome any obstacles. They did not solve any problems, and they did not endure any adversity to achieve a worthwhile goal. In the end, they degraded and destroyed a life. Graduating tonight and receiving your recognitions, this is success. It has huge positive effects on you and the people concerned with your future and your well-being, and it improves our society. Now, let me tell you another more heartening story. Just before midnight on Tuesday the 23rd this year, 3 people were cruising on a launch. It exploded and burst into flames, visible for miles and miles around. Eventually, the launch sank. The skipper and his two friends were heading for Mātiatia Wharf on Waiheke Island after a day of diving for kina. All three people were burned, and so was a pet Labrador. The skipper's two friends jumped into the sea, and one of the friends was very seriously burned. The skipper grabbed his dog and abandoned his ship in a dinghy. After the skipper pulled his two friends out of the sea into the dinghy, a huge inflatable boat with powerful engines suddenly appeared out of the dark. There was only one person on board the inflatable, a man. He asked the people in the dinghy if they wanted help to get to Mātiatia Wharf quickly, and of course they said yes. All three and the dog jumped into the man's inflatable, and the owner took them at high speed to the wharf where an ambulance crew was waiting. The Westpac rescue helicopter took the seriously burned woman to Auckland Hospital. I ask you again, is this a situation of success? The inflatable boat owner must have leapt into his boat as soon as he saw the flames. After his friends jumped into the sea, the launch skipper pulled his friends into a dinghy. The skipper even saved his dog. Only later did the skipper find out that the inflatable boat owner was New Zealand's richest man, the billionaire Graham Hart. What was Graham Hart doing out there, trying to help others by himself at midnight? Why didn't anybody else show up quickly? Who cares? Graham Hart cared. He's like you. He's not perfect, and he's no angel, but he cared. And you should care, and I should care. In the Bible, you can look up in the New Testament book of Luke, chapter 10, verses 25 to 37, where Jesus told the story about a good Samaritan man. That Samaritan man was a wealthy man who did exactly what my country and your country's wealthiest man did on January the 23rd by jumping into his boat at midnight in the dark and going out by himself to help the victims of an exploding launch. This is success, to have positive effect on others and our society, to care about your effect upon others and demonstrate that care by using your brains, your intellect, your time, your resources to improve the conditions of others. Don't you want to live in a country where the richest man will jump into a boat at night to save someone by rushing out by himself to help them at sea? I do, and I'm sure you do.